Do you reckon anyone's actually watching from like the very start? Oh shit, we're live. Good evening, everyone, and
I
welcome.
doubt anyone's like.
We got 0 viewers so far.
Yeah, it's fine. No one heard any of that. It's great.
We got 3 people in here. Right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the a very special version of the pint size preview this evening. You could. Well, yeah, it is quite special, isn't it? Because we've got Wembley coming up tomorrow. Unfortunately, a lot of people are very busy in their preparations for Wembley, out getting smashed or some shit. I don't know what they're doing, but it's just me and Aaron tonight. But we've got the 2 best hosts who are always here. So what more is there to love, really? Aaron, how are you, first and foremost?
I'm good, mate. I've had a few beers, so I don't know how today's going to go.
We got a third man. He's here. He's back. Welcome, Kyle. How are you? Hey! What a surprise.
Motherfuckers.
How are you, Kyle? You all right?
Yeah, you're right, you cunts. How's it going?
Yes, he's back. He's back. Get in there. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm so happy.
How are you doing?
It was a surprise. We knew Carl was coming on all along. We just thought we'd no, we didn't really. It's a lovely surprise to have you here, Kyle, and we're looking forward to the next hour of pure shit, probably from all of us.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've already kind of like started the drinking for tomorrow. I thought I was gonna have an easy night, but yeah, I thought I might as well just get a bit wankered. So,
yeah, why not? Pre-Wembley, isn't it? So you got to enjoy yourself.
Is that all we got a message that says, strap in, you cunt, I'm on one tomorrow?
I'm on one tomorrow.
It's going to be worse. It's going to be worse than Reading.
I was going to say, you messaged me that night before Reading and you were on one. Fucking hell.
We're going to be absolutely on it in the Green Man tomorrow. Can't wait.
Yeah, if you can get in the fucking pub, yeah.
I'll just battle my way through. I'm massive.
It's going to be a million. It was the playoff final against Sunderland when we were in the Torch. It was impossible. In the end, I ended up fucking off down the road. I was like, oh, bollocks to this. I'm not going through like. Remember the toilet? It was like fucking.
Were you part of that group where we just bought like 20 pints when we got to the bar?
Yeah, it was like going into the bogs, and it was like ankle deep in fucking piss and shit and everything. It was like, I'm not staying in this fucking place.
Oh god, we're gonna have some good memories created tomorrow, aren't we? Jesus, I just don't know what to expect.
Well, tomorrow?
Yeah, I really don't know what to expect.
We're gonna lose.
We're gonna lose, but we're gonna get absolutely wankered and have a brilliant day whilst get losing. So,
do you know what I mean? Like tomorrow is basically it's like a free hit. Like,
it is.
I just don't care. Like
if we win, we're fucking brilliant.
If we win, it's amazing. It's going to be like a proper knees up. But you know, it's going to be a knees up anyway. But if we lose, it's like, meh, well, do you know what I mean? Like whatever.
Wembley, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a good day out with.
It's unprecedented times, really, isn't it? Because I was saying this to my dad earlier. Like, it's just one of them games where it's not like a playoff final. Like, if we win, cool, nice, we got a trophy. If we lose, doesn't affect us next season, does it? Like, is what it is. We got a nice start at Wembley. I'd call that a pretty successful season.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm really looking forward to it. I think if Peterborough are fully fit, I mean, the one thing I keep clinging on to is like if they play Bilo in goal.
Oh please, Villa Capic in goal.
Can't be that fucking stupid that they put him in goal again.
He has been absolutely shit in both the fixtures we played against him this season.
Awful.
Worst keeper I've ever seen at professional level. 100%.
Actually, it's like quite hilarious how bad he is. But yeah, we can hope. We can hope that they play him.
Needs a career change, the poor lad.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just terrible, isn't he? Bless him.
Bless. Right. Well, I suppose we'll start off with our with our hopes and dreams and expectations for tomorrow. As I've already said, I don't really know what the hell is going to happen. It's quite scary and exciting at the same time. But Aaron, I feel like last time we went to Wembley, we sort of had that feeling in the back of our minds that Sunderland would be too good for us in a way. And obviously, it was a much more meaningful game because it's a playoff final. But I don't really have that with Peterborough. I don't know about you.
No, if it's the team that we know how to beat, and we always seem to find a way of getting some kind of result out of them, it seems to be them. Reading on Twitter and stuff earlier, some of their fans like, oh, if they're at full strength and on their day they're unbeatable, and I've just seen Wycombe fans replying like, yeah, but you've been on your day twice, season, you haven't beaten us. So yeah, I don't worry about playing them too much. I don't think they're. If it was someone like Portsmouth at Wembley, I'd say, yeah, Portsmouth, as we saw the other day, would probably beat us. They're a better team. I think we've got a fairly good chance. It's a 50-50. It's a one-off game. We'll see what happens. But like you just said, we'll win or lose. It's not the end of the world. If we lose, go and watch Wycombe against Derby in the week, and I'm not going to be sat there gutted about the game at the weekend. It's done. It's a good day out. That's it, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's one of them ones you'll move on from quickly, really, isn't it? Because it's just like we said, it's nice. It'd be nice to win it, but it makes no real difference to us at all, does it? At the end of the day, like it's a pretty pointless trophy. I think everyone knows our feelings on the Bristol Street Motors as a whole, and I think most fans of most EFL clubs will share our similar opinions. But Kyle, before we start, obviously the PPG derby, a massive game for a certain man in the Peterborough Telegraph. Are there any messages you would like to send that man before we get underway tomorrow?
Oh, you're talking about Swanee?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, what is there left to say about the bloke? I mean, he's just a massive fucking chode, isn't he? It's all been said to death. Like, we know he's a complete swat. Like, he's a second-rate journo at best. So, I mean, what else is there left to say? I've got no time for the man. I just can't be bothered. It's his own obsession. I don't think even Peterborough fans give a shit anymore, do they?
No, not really. I mean, do you really think that the game tomorrow is going to have any added tension because of what happened X amount of years ago with PPG for anyone other than Alan Swan?
I think it is just it's him sat there by himself, like getting himself into a fucking rage, like red in the face, just unbelievably fucking angry. Yeah, I honestly just don't know. It's like he's just got this weird obsession about it that he can't let go, and I don't really understand why. Alan, let it go, mate. Honestly. Yeah, like life's too short, mate. Honest, like just let the points thing go. Like none of us give a shit about that season. Like just don't fucking care, mate. Yeah. So exactly. Yeah, basically, Swanee, you can fuck off, and I don't know. You do you, champ, and we'll do us. That's fine.
Well said. I think most Wycombe fans will echo your thoughts there. But yeah, what I was going to get onto is obviously the goalkeeping situation in our own net. Obviously, we've spoken a bit about Villa Capic, and they have Jed Steer now as well, don't they? Who's been about. I think he played for Aston Villa or something in the Championship when they were half decent in their promotion season. But yeah, for us,
Jed Steele.
Sorry.
Was he called Jed Steele?
Jed Steer. Yeah, he's all right, to be fair.
Sounds like a porno name.
Jed Steer. Oh, we're setting the standard.
Yeah. There's 74 people watching us just talk utter nonsense.
There is no plan, no cohesion whatsoever. We've had a few drinks and we're just going to fucking go for it because that's.
If anyone was watching, the plan on the group chat was basically me and Jaden like, we're pissed, let's just do it.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It just
and then beforehand we were like, can we get Kyle to come on here and call someone a cunt? And here he is.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about that. I literally hadn't got a clue. I just saw a message come through like, "Hey, our drum and pop come on." I went, go on then.
Oh, go on then. Not to use that word, but I mean, you can say it as much as you want towards the end. I'm sure people won't mind, except a few that we know about. But
What you mean if I say cunt?
yeah, that.
Oh well, I'll try to liberate it. I'll kind of try to sort of hold back on the amount of times I say cunt. So
this is incredible. This is better than I hoped it'd be. Where were we? We were on the goalkeeping situation, weren't we? About Franco and Max. So I just want to get you two's opinions. Do you stick with Franco or put Max back in for Wembley?
I think you have to stick with him, don't you? He's not done anything to kind of lose his place. So at the end of the day, he got the shot because of the red card, and kind of in the harshest possible way, it's Max's fault, and it's now Franco's place to lose. And until he kind of has a nightmare, I think you just got to stick with him now.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like maybe he's had two pretty poor games against Portsmouth and Barnsley, but other than that, he's not really put a foot wrong, has he?
Not really.
He's made some bloody good saves, especially against Blackpool.
Yeah, exactly. Some of the saves he's made have been quality, and I don't think there's that much between him and Striek. Striek's probably a little bit better in reality, but Franco's in form, I guess, and has been playing recently. You stick with him in the final, surely.
Yeah, see, the thing is with Striek, his distribution is what lets him down, and maybe if Franco's proven that he can match Striek in terms of shot stopping, and obviously his distribution is quite noticeably better than Striek's, then it's a good place to be in, I suppose.
The thing is, though, is that you got yourself sent off, so like you got to expect that someone's going to come in, and if they do a good job, then like you're going to have to fight for your way to get back into the team. That's just how it works, unfortunately. And look, I've got to be honest with you, I still don't think it was a sending off.
I don't know.
Very, very surprised they didn't appeal that. I think it was definitely a yellow, but I'm not sure. Was he really last man? I don't know.
It just obviously I wasn't there. I was watching the game on iFollow, but from what it looked like, he sort of just got the man, and he just went for the man, not the ball, in a way.
Yeah.
I can't really remember much, but it's one of them ones. I don't know. It was. I think maybe it was harsh on Stevenage if it wasn't a red card, but then again, I can't say really. But at the end of the day, it's probably helped us out more than it's cost us, really, hasn't it? Because now we got Franco in goal, and he's doing probably a better job than what Max has done all season.
It's probably good for both of them, in all honesty, because Max has had literally no one challenge him for a place the whole time he's been in. I know not all players thrive on that, but you do need competition in the squad. And when Max was in last season, there was no one that was going to come in and replace him. Do you know
Josh Uncle?
There was just fucking no one that was going to come in. And like now you've got, that a good goalkeeper in reserve that's come in and he's taken his chance. And so, I think. I mean, it's just a no-brainer for me. You go with Franco in goal, don't you?
Yeah, I think you're right. Obviously, he kept 3 clean sheets in 3 in the group stage, and was it 5 in 8 in the league now? Which is, I think Max has got 7 in about 33, so he's only 2 off Max in just about a quarter of the games, really, isn't it? So it's a good to see that we're starting to keep clean sheets. Just the only concern for me is maybe that Max will be off at the end of the season if he's not going to be number one. But, we got Nathan Shepherd, who, from what I've heard, isn't a terrible backup goalkeeper to have. Played plenty of games for Dundalk. But could you not see Max leaving if Franco retains the gloves, especially for Wembley? I think that would be a big swing in Max's decision if he doesn't start.
Yeah, I think I thought for a while, to be fair, that he might leave anyway. I think he's probably not the keeper that Bloomfield would have necessarily chosen. I could see Bloomfield going with someone with a bit better distribution anyway, and his contract's up, and now he's not playing. I would imagine he probably most likely would be off.
You can't have a goalkeeper in that system that Bloomfield wants to play that can't distribute a ball.
Yeah.
If we're looking to play more of a passing game and, you know, pass out from the back a little bit more, I just don't think that Max has ever been the keeper to do that, because, you know, you put any pressure on him, he can get very flappy. And there have been a few times this season, you know, distribution-wise, that they have cost us goals. You know, that Reading game at Adams Park was an absolute clanger with him and his distribution. And I think it was 2 goals, wasn't it, that contributed to that. So, yeah, I think the more likely is he probably will be off end of the season. I've got nothing against the guy either. I think he's been a fucking great goalkeeper for us on the whole. Shot-stopping-wise, definitely. But I think the system that we're trying to play, I just don't see how he fits into it.
Yeah, I do agree with you there, because I think I echo what you say in the fact that he's been a very, very good goalkeeper, shot-stopping wise, but maybe, you know, his distribution isn't necessarily what we're looking for in our system, and it's a shame. But sometimes that's the way things work, really, isn't it? And yeah, I guess there's probably selection headaches all over the pitch, really, for Bloomfield ahead of tomorrow's game, because we saw the 2 centre halves, Tafazolli and Longvike, drop out against Blackpool, and both Chris Farino and Joe Lowe came in, had pretty outstanding games. So they've definitely put their names forward for a start tomorrow. Just wanted to get your thoughts. Who would you start at Wembley then, out of the centre backs, between Tafazolli, Longvike, Lowe, and Farino?
Fucking hell. That's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, we got 4 very good centre backs.
I'll start Longvike and then one of Lowe or Taff, probably Taff at the moment on form. Lowe's only just come back. But yeah, that's a tough one. I don't think it really matters who we start. They're all quality centre backs.
They're all doing a job.
Like Farino, Taff, yeah, and Lowe, to be honest with you, they're all quite centre halves as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what are you all fucking laughing at?
I don't know. What are you laughing at, Aaron?
I don't know, just giggling.
Yeah, no, I was just looking at my phone, and it's just but yeah, that's the one.
I'd like to think it's just pure unbridled joy that I bring to these.
We're happy you're back, Carl. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
So, a bit of a random question I'm going to ask you two, but what are some outlandish predictions for tomorrow? Could be anything. Could be fucking topless Tom running on the pitch if we win. I don't know. What do you lot think? Any outlandish predictions?
I'll let you start with that one.
Ollie to get arrested before the game starts.
Yeah, that's
Ollie to be reviewed recently would be my runner.
Yeah. Tom will be like, "Give me the drum, I'll take it."
Have a price on someone putting the drum over Tom's head.
Ollie's prediction's a 1-0 win. The most outlandish prediction out of anything. A 1-0 win.
I don't know. I'm actually planning on not being as battered as the last trip to Wembley, because that didn't go well. But
I didn't enjoy that.
That won't happen.
You're not going to be as battered as the last trip to Wembley. How bad were you? How deep were you in alcohol?
We got into the concourse, went to the toilets, threw up, and then carried on.
Oh, nice. Well,
so I was fairly fine. Yeah. There you go. Ollie agrees with me. I don't know which bit, but
what part do you agree with, Ollie?
That Ollie's getting arrested.
He's getting arrested.
Farino at the back post.
He's going to kill you one of these days.
Maybe that's tomorrow.
You're going to get your head smashed in by the drumsticks. No, it's just, it's going to be such a quality day, isn't it? Like, even if we don't win, you know, just enjoying the time out as Wycombe fans, you know, it's our 4th trip to Wembley in, was it 9 years? It's bloody good. And it shows how far we've come as a club, really, to manage to make Wembley a fairly consistent part of our schedule, because I think it was before 2015, that League Two playoff final, that we hadn't actually visited the new Wembley. So to get there 4 times in 9 years is very impressive, and especially with Bloomfield as well at the helm now, it's going to be a real confidence boost for a young manager like him.
Is it also like Bloomfield out now?
I don't know.
I haven't been keeping tabs on all this, but I understand that they've all gone scuttling back under the rocks now. So
I haven't heard the phrase Bloomfield out in a while. Actually, I forgot it was a thing.
I don't know. The cap must have deleted their account.
Oh, were they not?
Something will come out of it tomorrow if we lose, won't they? You can just see it. We'll lose like 90th minute, and it'll be Bloomfield out or some bollocks like that.
Bloomfield out. I think. No, Bloomfield out is a bit crazy now, because we're safe from relegation, aren't we? We're going to Wembley, so no, he's turned it round. Fair. I think both of you will agree with me that after Leyton Orient away, we didn't really see this upturn in form coming, did we? Especially with how flat that performance was.
To be fair, after Leyton Orient, I couldn't even see a day ahead. So.
Yeah, neither could I after someone poured 3 shots of Sambuca in my pint while I was having a piss.
Chris has sent us his prediction, but he's put it on the group chat rather than public.
Right, let's have a look at Sprat's prediction. He couldn't be with us tonight, sadly.
Yeah.
Which isn't good enough, really.
He's not allowed.
If you have to take you got to take a bollocking. Seeing as he's been practicing today, my prediction is that Ollie will remain in tune throughout the match.
That's false.
You got something to look up to. Aaron, have you intentionally atted Joe Lowe?
Oh, no. I told you.
Did you mean to at me and you've atted actual Joe Lowe?
Yeah. Oh, well.
He's going to be so confused.
He's going to see this stream and be like, what the fuck is this? Sat in his bedroom at Wembley, like, what the fuck?
With these idiots just fucking drinking out of Wembley.
I really hope he doesn't wander on here.
I hope there's no players or no one connected.
Have you seen the amount of views that we've got at the moment, which is the scary thing?
Why are 215 people here on a Saturday night watching us 3 talk bollocks about Wycombe?
Oh, honestly, people, you need to do better.
You need to do if you're watching us. What are you doing?
You need fucking better. There's a pub open. There's so many options. Like, what are you doing?
Insulting our viewers now.
I'm not trying. I know. But what are you? Seriously, what are you fucking doing? Go down the pub. What are you watching?
To be fair, we're sat here talking about Wycombe drinking at fucking home, aren't we? It's not much better for us.
Oh, all right.
I'm just surprised we got this many. This is more than we had on bloody deadline day.
Oh my god. Deadline day. Yeah, that's going to live long in the memory.
We've made a lot of memories this season, and I think should we have a little bit of a reminisce while we've all had a couple to drink and just talk about some of the good times we've had this season. Aaron, what's your best memory this season?
You talk about Aaron. Aaron can't fucking remember half of them.
Kyle, what's your best memory from this season, other than sniffing Tom's gilet?
Hey, mate. I can't remember it.
We can't remember it. Neither of you can remember anything. Well, this is fucking good.
Reading away and watching Kyle just roll down the stairs and then looking down and just seeing his legs sticking up as he was in the netting. It's got to be I mean, at that point as well, I basically stood there laughing at Ollie trying to get out of the netting, and then when he got up, realised he dislocated his shoulder, and that's why he couldn't get up. But there you go.
I can just imagine Ollie trying to get up.
That's a memory. What else?
I really wish I'd gone to Reading away. Really wish I'd gone to Reading away, but I didn't go because I was at the MK Dons of Girls' house. There you go. There's your reference.
Oh.
If you're watching this, fuck you.
Oh wow, this is turning into a therapy session at the same time. I love this.
It's all right. That's all I wanted to say. I got it out there now. We can talk about Wycombe. What were you saying, Aaron? Sorry.
Or in it way up until kickoff. That'll be up there as well.
Oh yeah, until kickoff, and then we had to watch that 0-0 drab.
Yeah.
I think yeah, Reading was probably Reading or Leyton Orient were probably my two favourite games. Reading, I think, because I just had some anger that I needed to get out on the day.
I think I got some of that for tomorrow. I can't lie to you.
I kind of forgot about some of it, but I think like my one man tirade against that whole Reading stand was quite amusing.
It was that one bloke who just like, even when we scored, I turned around and gave it to him, and he was like, "No, not you, him," and pointing at Kyle. I was like, "Mate, he wants you," and he's looking at Kyle like, "You fucking knob." I don't know what you did to him in that first half, but he would not stop.
That whole stand, I can't. It was only till you reminded me, and I realised that I was just stood right on the end of that netting, basically stood on a seat, just like giving them what for like 90 minutes, just stood there giving them a fucking sermon, like you, everyone,
all of them.
I was just chatting basically insanely to myself. I think I didn't even realise that anyone else was really listening to me most of the time. So
I'll tell you one that does actually live in the memory. I don't know why. It was a little bit of Aaron, obviously you weren't there, but Cheltenham away. That was a memorable one.
Cheltenham away was quite funny.
I remember you. I remember when we scored the second goal. McCleary scored that. I remember when McCleary scored that second goal. Kyle was sprinting down the front and just ran and hugged Harrison. It was the funniest thing. It was. So
I missed the goal. I was having a piss.
Oh yeah, you were, weren't you? And then you came back. You were coming down the concourse.
There was a smoke bomb on the pitch, and Harrison at the front going mental. And I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
He just went and hugged Harrison. That was so good. Oh my gosh, what a good away day that was as well. It was. Oh yeah, no, I remember that one because I went to get a portion of chips from the kiosk at half time, and we had the penalty. And for some reason, I took my chips down to the front to celebrate the goal, and they went fucking everywhere. So that was a waste of about £5, but we won. So all that matters really. But yeah, it's been a very memorable season, hasn't it? And do you lot think tomorrow can top it off? Maybe be better than Leyton Orient?
If we win, yeah, I fancy us. I don't know why. I think it's because it's Peterborough.
I do, because we've 5 attempts Posh had taken to beat us.
Yeah,
I think like one game shootout, extra time penalties, whatever. Yeah, I mean, look, you don't know, but I think if they are fully fit and they turn up and play to the best of their abilities, then I expect us to lose. I have to be honest.
Yeah. We're not sending Topless Tom to their hotel tonight. Just let him drum out there for fucking 4 or 5 hours.
Blue Army.
Actually, that's a good one. Is Tom watching this?
He hasn't commented. We've only got Ollie and
Tom. If you're in here, get down to London. Get on that tram.
Get yourself up from Portsmouth. Stop supporting Pom. Get yourself to Wembley, mate. He's a Pompey fan now, isn't he?
I don't know, mate. Might be. We should all go and support Pomp. No, we shouldn't. I'd rather not.
No, I can't be bothered with that. I'm gonna go get another beer. So hang tight. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves.
All right, thanks, teacher. Oh right. Well, I can't believe we've managed to amass 243 people in here tonight. The pint size preview is growing massively, and you love to see it, really, don't you?
It's quality. From when we started, and there was like 4 people.
Yeah, exactly. Just how far we've come, and I think Leyton Orient away last year, was it's the first time we've ever like properly done an away day. It's a group, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we all you got to say fair play to George, because we all just click like that. Like we all get on really well, and it's good to see.
Yeah, no, it's a good group. George has done really well with that.
I've always said this, it just doesn't feel like a podcast, really, does it? Because I guess at the end of the day it is, but like it's just a mates having a chat, really, and it don't really give a
Yeah,
fuck about
exactly.
what we say, as long as it's not too controversial.
I mean, yeah, we've not done anything too bad yet. There's been some dodgy topics on here.
There's been some very dodgy topics and some very dodgy videos that are unable for public view at the minute. I don't
Oh,
even
my
know what I'm
group
on
chat,
about.
yeah.
Yeah, so we should we explain not what he said, just should we explain the meaning behind the DJ video? Oh, Carl's fingers in the shot.
Yeah, go on, go for it.
So
Now the time's back.
we were at this bar at Leighton Orient away, and Mr. Wycombe DJ grabbed my phone and had some choice words to say, didn't he? Is all I can say.
You?
Hey?
You're not putting that video up, are you?
No, I'm not going to put it on.
I was going to say, fuck you, no.
Yeah, you can't put that on there. We'd be taken down and he'd be arrested.
He's on every single watch list now, I think there is. Have you seen that graph where it's like biggest threats to world peace? It's like Wycombe DJ at the top. We said maybe if we win at Wembley, we'll release it, but I don't know about that. Maybe one day it get out in the public eye, one way or another.
It'll be like one of those things you'll see him in like 10 years' time when he's a professional pundit or something. It'll be like he's been suspended for a video from like when he was 20
from 10 years ago.
It's just been leaked.
Could you imagine?
We need to keep that as collateral.
If DJ ever fucks us off, we've got that as a fucking deterrent to keep him from.
Talking of which, where is the little shit?
It's probably getting pissed off getting ready for Wembley. He's probably wearing that Gareth Ainsworth mask.
Is he coming to Wembley?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's in Wycombe at the moment.
Oh, he is coming along. Oh, I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to make it, but George isn't, is he?
George is on holiday.
George is away.
Not fucking good enough, George, really, is it? I know you're watching.
He is.
On
Happy
holiday.
birthday, George, by the way, from yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
mate.
Shall we sing to him? No, let's not do that.
No, let's not. Let's get DJ so he can sing.
Happy birthday. Oh, I can't do an Irish accent.
Well, here's a cheers to George.
Cheers to George, everyone. Thank you for bringing the pint-sized preview together.
Oh,
God, this is a fucking mess.
Yeah.
Any other topics we haven't really discussed? I mean, I would talk about Blackpool, but really, who cares? It's 0-0 draw.
Yeah.
We were pretty good. Blackpool were all right. Vogt should have scored twice. Other than that,
I don't know. What else is there to cover?
I mean, should we have a little game of starting lineup bingo?
No.
Who's
all right.
this? What?
No. Helpful as ever, Kyle.
I think that last comment's aimed at Kyle.
What? Kyle's a disgrace.
I've read it.
Oh, this is a good question from Mr. Bonds. Not James Harrison. What shirts are we wearing tomorrow? I'm going topless.
Fucking
What are these t-shirts that you bought?
Oh, it didn't happen. Sadly.
It was going to be, wasn't it? It was going to be a picture of DJ's face and a reference to that
To the video. So what he said, it had a massive picture of DJ's face in the middle, and said, "Go on, then turn it on." And it didn't happen, sadly. Look at his face; he's so confused.
I wonder if he makes that comment towards his girlfriend.
Oh God!
Turn what on? Fuck it now.
The Ainsworth.
So go on then, turn me on.
With that mask on. Mask and leather jacket.
And the IKEA hat. I hope Deej is wearing his IKEA hat tomorrow. It's not a proper Wycombe trip without
That's
that.
going on the pitch if we win.
DJ's going on the fucking pitch if we win. We'll lob him on there.
If that IKEA hat is just... at some point, right, that's going to be in the club history. You know, I'm going to have a museum. Like that fucking hat will be in there. That IKEA hat. That will be
You
like
think
in
there'll be a Wycombe Wanderers museum? The council fucking hate us.
One of those glass boxes with the hat inside it. Yeah.
Or after Freddie Potts has walked around Wembley pitch with it on.
Oh my god! Could you imagine? We got a threat at the players.
If that happens, you've got to throw that hat on the pitch, and they've got to wear it. Surely.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Like if they can take Tom's unwashed flag on the pitch at Bradford, then I'm pretty sure that they can take a IKEA hat.
I want to see. I want to see someone in Tom's gilet.
Tom likely uses that flag as a bed sheet.
Oh god,
like a duvet, doesn't he?
Tom's unwashed flag.
Well, he probably does. He probably sleeps in it.
He may well do. He may be sleeping outside Wembley tonight in it. You never know. That's why he's not in it.
He might be. Hypothermia army.
Hypothermia army. Starting early tomorrow, lads. What I want to see tomorrow, I want to see Ollie buy 10 pints, tip the drum upside down, pour the pints into the drum, and just fucking neck it. Ollie, if you're up for that, just let us know in chat.
Can we just get loads of like bottles of cheap vodka and just fill it to the brim?
Yeah, we could do.
Yeah,
then Ollie would be trying to convince the stewards it's water on the way in.
Where's everyone actually going to drink tomorrow? Like early? Like I'm not getting to the torch too early. I can't be bothered. So
I'm getting there about 2 actual Wembley. So. Hey?
2 o'clock?
Yeah, 2 o'clock.
What? To the torch?
Probably.
Okay. What time are you getting into London?
I don't know, if I'm honest with you. I just know that our train's due to arrive at Wembley at 2 o'clock.
I'm going to be in London for 11 and I will probably be drunk by then anyway. So I'm not really quite sure how it's going to pan out. I was thinking of going to Baker Street for a few.
We should go back to Liverpool Street for a laugh. Back to that Spoons.
Oh, God, that is just... That's too far the other way, isn't it? It'll take us ages to get to Wembley.
Yeah, it will.
I was going to try and get in the pub for like 12, to be fair. Just go straight there because trains from Wycombe were a bit of a mess this weekend. So
trains everywhere are a mess. What we've had to do, we're driving. Yeah. We were going to get the train up, but we're driving from Devon to Reading and getting the Elizabeth line straight in from Reading to Wembley. So it'll be, it's a little bit.
To get the train at like 11, I think that's the first one. Being the Green Man for like 12, couple there, and then Ollie's got to go down at like 3:30 with a drum to be able to get it in. So one down that time and have a couple on the concourse.
Yeah, sounds good to me. I'll probably meet you boys about 2 o'clock. So
yeah, sound.
It'll be a memorable day, hopefully. And duty will already be pissed by the time I get there, so I'll have to catch you up. I'm actually booked in. Sadly, I'm booked in block 143 instead of 134.
Oh yeah.
Because I had a moment, but I'm just gonna fucking walk in with you lot.
To be fair, I'm in 134, but I'm so far down. I'm like row 11 or something, and the standing bit's like row 20 or something. So I was just gonna go and stand at the back. I don't think
they're not gonna care.
I don't even. I've got to be honest. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be sat. So
in the wrong end.
As long as you're not in the second tier or the Peterborough end, you should be fine.
He probably is in the Peterborough end.
He's in the Peterborough end.
Hang on. I should probably actually try and work this out. Because I just bought them and I was like, I'll go there. I didn't really know. I'm bringing... Mark's coming along with me as well. My child.
Oh, nice.
So it's going to be a bit of a...
I've only ever met him twice and both times that was carnage.
Yeah.
That was carnage.
There was that time where we were all in New Street Station. I can't remember where we come back from. And he went somewhere, you went somewhere, and I went somewhere. And who was it ended up? Was it him or you that ended up in like Shrewsbury or Wales or somewhere?
Off the crew.
Yeah, that was it. Ended up in fucking Shrewsbury or Wales or somewhere.
That was it.
How does that happen?
I don't know. I remember leaving New Street Station to walk back to Moore Street and staggering out the door, and Kyle was just walking around in circles looking for a train.
133.
Okay,
133.
Yeah. I've got no idea.
That's right. We'll raid 134 and
I'm gonna go and stand with Ollie and Miss Kara.
I'm just gonna
Ollie is his carer. I'm gonna go and stand. I'll be Ollie's carer. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and stand wherever I want. I don't think it matters, does it?
I want DJ to get pissed up. I don't want him to be that guy who just apologizes to everyone like he was last time. Do you remember that?
Sorry that my mates are fucking knobheads.
When the lot of us got on the tube and we ended up in the wrong carriage, just the five of us and topless Tom, and we were playing the drum, and they all looked fucking livid at us in the carriage. And he was just going around apologizing to everyone.
He was apologising. I was banging on the roof, just singing to myself.
Bounce around if you love Wycombe on the tube. Oh, that was quality. Hopefully, we'll make some more good memories tomorrow. Everyone who's going, we wish you a safe journey there. Obviously, don't know how everyone's getting there. I know the trains are fucked at the minute, but yeah, everyone is just 15,000 of us heading over. You got to ask, where's the extra 11,000 at home games? But we'll ignore that for now. And one thing before we wrap up, it's something our good friend James Richins has mentioned a lot. The recent news coverage of Wycombe and the final. It isn't particularly. It's not like there's a final happening, really, is there, around Wycombe? There's just nothing really. There's nothing really in the town, and there's nothing really in the local papers as such, is there? And it's bad, really.
We said this before about the local coverage in the town and the presence of the club in the town. And I did see that the club had put up a tweet of some random estate agents that had put,
that was about it.
Window, and it's sort of like a box ticking exercise. Yep, town's behind us. Tick. There we go.
Someone's written in pen in their bloody shop window that the town's behind us.
Yeah, we had the same thing, didn't we? In the playoff final, with a Chinese takeaway put "Come on, Wycombe" in their window, and we took a picture. It was like whole town's behind us. Tick.
Not just one Chinese takeaway, just the whole town's behind us.
Whole town's behind us. Wonderful. I'm like, well, they're not, are they? So
Peterborough got the council to light up the cathedral or whatever it was in blue and stuff, and then we've just got a bit of pen on a window.
They'd even light up some iconic monuments like Creswick's filling station or something for us.
Blue lights around it.
Blue lights around Creswick's. We've spoken a lot.
Take topless up there. There'd be blue lights flashing everywhere.
But topless. It took me a minute to get that.
With no top on in the middle of the petrol station.
There's a police report. Some guy with a drum and no top on has just come into the petrol station and started banging the drum. Please help us. Right, we've spoken a lot, really, haven't we, about the coverage in the town? It's not good enough.
No.
It's we need to. Obviously, the Kuwig's main aim is to drive big crowds, I suppose. And you can't blame them for getting frustrated, really, because I know Wycombe's not particularly the biggest town, but when you've got events like this on and just no coverage whatsoever, even of a cup final, Wycombe's first cup final as an EFL club, and there's no coverage from the town whatsoever. You can understand the frustration, and if you're not going to get any coverage for a cup final, then you're not going to get any for just normal home games, are you?
No.
Something needs to be done about it, and obviously, I'm sure the club will be working something out. But it's just ridiculous at this point because, we're at the end of the day, we have the quality to be a top end League One club, and only drawing crowds of 4,000, we're not going to be able to sustain that sort of. We're not going to be able to sustain being a top League One club, are we?
No, not at all. Not at all.
I feel like that's a separate issue. Not much we can really do about it. But I think we've pretty much covered everything that needs to be said. If you two are happy.
Yeah, I don't know what we've talked about other than talking about shit.
Fucking ecstatic. I'm very much looking forward to tomorrow. It started to sink in today. It didn't really feel real until recently, but yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. I can't wait for to get there, have a few drinks, watch the game, go home, fingers crossed, happy. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, but if that's everything from you two, I'll get your score predictions. Then we shall head off. First of all, Aaron, let's have your score prediction.
2-1 Wycombe in 90 minutes, but a fairly late on, like in the last 10 minutes or so, winner. I don't want extra time penalties. Definitely.
No, definitely not penalties. What about you,
and
Carl?
we don't need extra time. It's like we said, it's not the best competition. It's not the most important. We've got 9 games this month or something stupid. We don't need an extra half hour played.
Yeah, right. What about you then, Kyle? What's your score prediction?
3-0 Peterborough.
Positive as ever.
I just don't care. Like, I think they'll beat us. I think they'll beat us comfortably. But I literally don't give a shit. It's like it's a proper day out, and it's such a Mickey Mouse final. It's a free shot, isn't it? Just literally it just doesn't matter to us. I'm sure it doesn't really matter to Posh. They give more of a shit about getting out of League One into the Championship. So
our season's pointless. We're not going up. We're not going down. Be nice to win something, but
yeah, it'd be lovely to get a win tomorrow. But if we don't, we don't. And either way, we're going to have a cracking day out. We're going to have lots of beers. And if it doesn't go away, so what? Literally, so what?
I'm going to go 2-2 after extra time, and then Peterborough to win 4-1 on penalties because we're shit at penalties. I don't think, to be honest, I'm in very much the same boat as Kyle. I can give a shit if we win or lose. It's going to be a good day out regardless. It's a shit trophy. Who cares? It doesn't affect me in the slightest. If we lose, we lose.
If we win, we're going to be doing this on Tuesday night before Derby. Like, hey, we've won a trophy.
Yeah, if we win, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be giving it large for the next 10 years because we've won the
win tomorrow and win on Wednesday against Derby. That'd do me for this season. Fuck up the end of their season and knock them out of the automatics and get a trophy. That'd be a huge success.
That'd be beautiful. Trophy and cocking up Derby season in the same week.
We'll still get the playoffs and bottle it again.
Can I just briefly touch on this quickly? Because I've seen a lot of this and it is doing my fucking head in. Like, can all of this attendance shagging stop?
Yes.
What is all this about? Oh, the Oxford fans, we took 30,000 to Wembley when we were non-league. No one fucking cares. Like, literally, no one cares. It's your fucking final back then, like, when you were non-league. Okay, so, like, fucking 15 years ago or whatever, we're going to be going back to those days, are we? When you were non-league. I literally don't give a shit. It's like, it's not your final, it's our final. Well, we don't have a big fan base. We're taking like 16,000 there. I don't know if they're doing any ticket sales on the day, but like it's all right for our fan base. I think it's pretty good. I'm happy with it. And to be honest with you, I don't give a shit how many fans that we take. I just don't. Like, why? How is that some sort of measure of like how good your club is or how good your fan base is? Like, we're not going to take 30,000 to Wembley. It's just not going to happen.
But even if we did, does it matter? Because we're not going to see most of them again anyway. Like
exactly.
we could take 45,000 and literally fill up half, but we're still going to get 4,500 probably on Wednesday against Derby. So who actually cares?
It doesn't matter. Like I know what level we are. I know that we're a small club. It's our day out. Just let us fucking enjoy it instead of these absolute fucking nonsense that are on Twitter all the time commenting on it. It's like Oxford fans, Derby fans, like, oh yeah, like we would have taken. Why are you commenting on it? Why does it matter, man? Seriously.
I think it's a respectable effort from both clubs. I mean, no disrespect to Peterborough, but they're not a massive, massive club, are they?
No, they're bigger than us, but
they're bigger than us. Don't deny that, but they're not, the likes of Derby, Bolton levels. And I think for a Mickey Mouse final, it's a respectable, effort from both clubs, And just because
like Stevenage fans and stuff, like fuck off.
You
Like-
literally get 3K for home games and you're 8th.
Yeah.
Shut up.
We take more to Wembley. Okay, but you're not at Wembley. Nice one. Bye-bye.
And you're not going to Wembley this season because you're shit.
Stevenage fans make me laugh, though.
I don't like Stevenage. I don't like Reading. I don't like...
What are Stevenage fans doing commenting on us?
Literally, they are
They're
tiny.
like-
They're a smaller club than us.
What, and they're commenting on how many we're taking to Wembley?
Yes, when they get 3K at home games.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, honestly, mate, football fans are just fucking weird.
Attendances don't win you games of football. It's obvious.
We are, honestly, football fans are the weirdest bunch of people in the world. I include myself in that assessment as well. I'm
I'll tell
telling
you
you.
one big club that I don't mind is Bolton because they never keep on about attendances. I never see Bolton fans.
But I've got nothing but good things to say about Bolton.
I like Bolton.
Yeah, I think there's a pretty good mutual respect between us as clubs, because when they were on their arse in League Two, we were pretty supportive of them on the whole. Yeah, they're a good bunch. I just don't understand it. I just think it's a really weird, peculiar obsession to be constantly like shagging attendances all the time.
There's
Kyle,
one main
you're
group of
strange.
culprits.
Hey?
You're strange.
That comment. Kyle, you're strange.
There's one group of culprits who are really the worst for attendance shagging, and they're coming to Adams Park on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
It's the thing that annoys me, though. These clubs think because they get 30,000 a week, they think they have some God-given right not to be in League One. You're there on merit, lads.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just so fucking bored of it. I think if you need to spend that amount of time, you know, like going through another club's site, like what are we doing? Do I go on like a Derby page with tickets for a game or whatever, and like, oh, only sold that, did you? Oh.
Embarrassing.
Like, what does it matter? Like, how is it my place to go commenting on how many fans someone are taking from another club? Like, I don't, like, what is the obsession? It's
Exactly.
it's just literally you're talking about how many people happen to be attending a sporting event, as if it has any sort of semblance of like credibility on how you perform as a club. It doesn't matter. You take how many you take, and the people that go there support the club no matter what. So what does it matter? You can take 30, you can take 30,000. I literally don't give a fuck. Let me support my club in peace. Fuck off.
Was that directed at Tom or the attendance shaggers? Or both?
Oh, is there Tom on there?
Yeah, do you not see the comment?
Fuck off, Tom.
He's bored of your dross.
Oh, Tom.
You'll see him tomorrow, Tom. It'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Oh,
Big
we all
wow.
are. Right, I think, yeah, well, we got the attendance shagging out of the way, and we wish you all a safe trip to Wembley. Don't go having too many beers. Well, you can if you want. I can give a fuck, basically, but because I'm going to. But yeah, hopefully, we're going to be fucked up by the time we get there. But you know, we enjoy the game. Hopefully, we'll get a Wycombe win. Couldn't care less if we don't, to be honest with you. I just don't care. But yeah, hopefully we'll see a lot of you there. Safe travels to everyone, and up the Blues.
Up the shagging Blues.